January, we got MLB The Show 25. And we're going to be rocking out with the Minnesota Twins. We are currently in the franchise. We are 1-0 at the moment. I need to go to the settings because I need to change something. Okay. Timing, swing, put button. Go to okay. Try pitching. Meter. Okay. All right. I think we're good now. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. I need presentation. All right, we good to go. Let's go. Yeah. There we go. In St. Louis. Well, yeah, we can play in St. Louis today. Super bitches, man. They dropped my fucking mother. Man. Change the announcer. Oh wow, you changed the announcer. Oh, the PA announcers. Okay. Broadcast style, modern, free 70s. Okay, I just leave it like that. That's cool.
Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Well, Siggy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
Minnesota Twins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway, and starting in this one, Eric Fetty.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
One out in the top of the first. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That is strike two. This to third. In plenty of time first, and a couple of quick outs.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Carlos Correa. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Come on, Carlos.
Correa matched a homer in his last game. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
That one misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side.
Oh, man.
Gorman throws on to first. And the Twins go 1. Back here in St. Louis. And on the hill for the Twins, Joe Ryan. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. That one missed. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's get him out of here now.
That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And
oh, man. Shit.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And that misses. And
What's
that's
going on, Baxter?
One out, base is empty. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
All right, let me see if I can get him up out of here real quick. Another strike.
This one popped up.
It's all you, Lewis.
Lewis makes
the
the grab,
catch.
and there's 2 down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Nolan Arenado.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work. Him right here.
Wilson Contreras, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So the Cards are kept quiet through 1. On to the second from St. Louis on the show. No score. Back here in St. Louis, top of the second. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. Swing and a ground ball base hit.
Oh my God! Like,
catch, and there's 1 gone. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit.
Like I'm hitting the ball right to him and shit. Grounders, line drives.
Outside, ball one.
Look at this shit,
Can't glove
man.
it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Buxton launched a homer in his most recent game. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground at first.
Man, this is some straight BS, man.
Contreras takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Nolan Gorman. First pitch misses.
Let me go to this game.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Damn, girl.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now, Alec Burleson. In there at the knees for a strike. Burleson with a homer in his last game. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus.
0-2, let's go.
It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a
See if I can
seventh-round pick by the
sit him
Rays,
down
and
real
then
quick.
eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins.
Sit him down.
Just missed.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Towards first. Oh, he throws it away.
What the fuck?
And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
Oh, that's bad.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Ivan Herrera in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Swing and a slow roller. And that's just foul. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, 1 error, and nobody left on. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Twins nothing. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Fetty back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Relay throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
I thought he was going to catch that. He tried, though.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Trevor Larnach. Lifted in the air.
Another
left
one.
Field. Pretty well struck. Donovan makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's in there as he tests the arm in left. 1 away on the flyout.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And here is Edouard Julien.
Let's go.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Julian.
1 down. This is Willie Castro. And that one fouled off. Castro goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. And that one wrapped foul. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw in. And he's out.
Well, that was a great throw from right to cut him down. Trying to go first to third, and such an exciting play. And it was tough to tell if he tried to push it on his own or if the base coach was waving him around. But with the ball behind you, that's when you have to rely on your coach to have a good feel for the play. And right there, it just didn't work out for him.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Fires across the
Damn.
That ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, all even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. Inside, just missed. And another ball. Swings and misses. 2-1 now.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out. Mason Wynn, the next to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
One down, base is empty. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Too low.
Okay.
And it's ball 3. Tied up here in the early going.
Threw it straight down the middle.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Felt definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just
My
lost
bad.
the handle and ended up way off target.
Back to the top of the lineup, Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. Swinging a foul straight back. Win at first, 1 gone. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. The throw to third. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Not in time. He's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and third, 1 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. And Wilson down on strikes.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Yeah, the batter now, Nolan Gorman. Just missed. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Clips the corner, and it's 1-1. Ripped on a line, and a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched.
Correa over to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Twins 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Okay.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, after putting a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Here's Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Shit.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, out on the drop third strike, 2 gone.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 down, bases empty. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Tap foul at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And that is out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches. Man at second. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Herrera collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strike. Wind up stranding 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's Nolan Arenado. That's through there for a strike. You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. Correa over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Just missed. Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. To the right side, Julian. The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Fouled off left side. Swings through that. From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it. Here's a 1-2. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Twins 1.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Okay. I got to score some runs. Got to get on base.
Drilled out towards left center field.
I'll take that home run. All right, Ryan Jeffers. I see you, boy. 443. Yes, sir.
A solo shot.
Yeah.
His first homer of the year. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
That's how we coming.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set
That
on that
sound good,
pitch.
too.
He went and got it and circled the bases.
So up next, Trevor Larnach. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Walker sizes this one up. Brings it in. One down. Edouard Julien, the next twin up to hit. RBI single his last time up. That misses.
Get out.
And that is ball one. In the air to left down the line. Donovan settles under it. And there's two away. So the lineup flips over. Willie Castro, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball. 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. In the dirt, and that's ball one. Good job to fight that one off. The shortstop takes the ball. Lifted in the air, right center field.
Get there, Warner.
Great effort, but it gets down.
Damn. All right, come on.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. And ball one to the right fielder. Runner at first with no outs here. And there's a foul ball. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And now it's 1-2. Right through there, got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Brendan Donovan digs in now. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Win the base runner at first with 1 out. Next one is off the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one upstairs.
Come on, man.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Contreras up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is down low. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's going back. Back some more.
Oh, man, he's slow.
The wall should be extra bases. Across is the runner from first. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Gorman in the box again. Takes the strike. That one drifts inside.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 5. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Twins 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Jose Miranda. Miranda measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, 1 away. And here comes Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 in this one.
Let's go, Carlos. Base hit.
Oh,
too early. I seen that, man.
The former first overall
slow down. Slow down. Let's go.
In 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015.
Early.
And that one is inside.
Nah.
Right side. Gorman sends it to first.
Damn,
and
man.
Correa retired. Royce Lewis getting ready to hit. Late with the swing there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hot shot to third. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Well, we go bottom 6. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Ryan back to work. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Smoked to the left. This looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. One run across. Larnach hurries to get it back in. Runner holds it third, so just one across on the play. Here's the center fielder, Jordan Walker. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Win. The next to hit takes outside. One away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Joe Ryan gives way, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back. Yohan Duran into the game. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. One now. That one fouled off.
Now I'm going to hit him with this fastball. Up and in.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the batting order turns over, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. And first offering is fouled off. Herrera on third with 2 out. And that is downstairs. 1-1. Strike on the inside corner.
That was the ball, for real.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And a foul ball.
Well, these Twins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one hammered. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Donovan sizing this one up. That's out number 2.
You gonna catch that shit right there. Damn.
2 down, bases empty. So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit left side. And that is the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Twins 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Cardinals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swings over the top of that one.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one hit to right. Wallner moving under this one. And there's one away. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I'm gonna get him.
And they'll do it again.
They keep hitting that fastball. I might have to try. Let me try this one.
1 down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He hitting everything, boy.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Glove side, but it gets through.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And first offering is fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Hell yeah.
Barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on. What was a
Hell yeah, he
big
did.
pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out, and that'll do it. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matthew Liberator.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Let's go.
Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. The Twins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
All right, let's go.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Gorman throws out to first. One up, one down. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Kyle Leahy getting loose out there. Fernandez getting loose as well. The Redbirds leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Where's my closer? Right here.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, strike
Come
one.
on, man. That was a good pitch I could have hit, man. That was too early. I said it was good. That was early.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Nootbaar hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Willie Castro now at the plate. 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and the ball hammered left field. That's back. And gone.
Oh, let's go. Single.
His first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 6-3.
Willie Castro, let's go. Good hit.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jose Miranda will hit next. And that one clips the corner.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Backed off the plate that time. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fly ball to right. Nootbaar on the move. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 6-3.
I'll get some more.
Back here in St. Louis, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Nolan Arenado.
I might win this game. Trying.
And first offering is fouled off.
Yep. Sit him down.
And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind the count.
Sit down, boy.
Set down on strikes.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And up next for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up the middle, and that squirts through.
So, base hit.
One gone, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Jordan Walker. Foul ball.
On one. Okay, let me be careful where I place these pitches, man.
Off the mark there. And
1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Let me go and get him.
Herrera leads off first with one away.
Have a
Swing
seat.
and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So digging in, Mason Wynn. First pitch just misses. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah. Let me go and get him. Let's have a seat.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. The Cards leave one as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Damn, he doing good. Put my closer in when he come back out. That'll be the top of the 9th.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Helsley. A chance at his first save of the year.
I gotta make something happen. I gotta score at least 3 runs.
Digs in now. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. 100 at the knees, and she came up empty.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Walker makes a nice running catch. Royce Lewis, the next twin up to him.
Yeah, I might lose this
in
one,
this
man.
one. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 down. The Twins down to their final out. Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Helsley, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Ripped to right, base hit. The relay now back in safely at first.
These hitters today are
Man, I don't know what I was thinking.
handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
The 20th to the 18th.
And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off.
That's late, I think.
Leads off first with
Oh,
2 down
good.
to the inning. They're down to their final strike.
But what? They caught out a strike? Oh my God.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books.
If that ain't no Bush, I don't know what it is, bro.
He's off and running now.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB
Whatever,
The Show,
man.
thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Damn. All right, then. Series is tied 1-1.
From right field on the south side of Chicago, MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Chicago White Sox. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Drew Thorpe.
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the DH, Willie Castro. Fought off foul.
Yeah, I like these uniforms on both sides.
And the right-hander deals. And there's
Good
a
hit.
rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Wasn't gonna try to go to 3. I'm like, nah, that ball coming in too quick.
I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jose Miranda, the next to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Boy, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it.
Now this one gets through. Castro around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Royce Lewis. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. On the ground, a short could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, David Festa.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bottom of the first, here's Josh Rojas. Swinging a foul straight back. And he grounds one to the right side. Julian. And a quick out, number 1. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Austin Slater stands in. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 0-2 now. Ball one there.
1-2.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
Full count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Mike Tauchman. And the slider just misses. And another ball. And there's the automatic. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Popped up. Correa pulls that one down, and that's the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started, and now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Thorpe back to work. In the air, left side. Benintendi moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton. And that one in the air, center field. Robert moves under it. They got it for out number 2.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy is very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
Ryan Jeffers in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order, but they still lead it 1-0. Here on the south side, Luis Robert now. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swings and misses.
1 ball,
and the
1
count
strike.
1-1. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
The delivery to Robert. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a ball. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next offering way upstairs. 1 out, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. 2 down. Andrew Vaughn now. In there at the knees. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Two outs. Hammered center field. Back there. That one is gone. His second of the year. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
no
we
doubt.
tied it up, too. Good one.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here is Sosa to the plate. Just missed. Sosa went deep in his most recent game. In the air, right field. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. The shortstop takes a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That just misses. And now 2-0.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Look.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Back at right field, leading off Trevor Larnach. Thor, the tall righty, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike three.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
This is Willie Castro. First pitch, not close. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. That's down and in.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Fights it off. He'll see it.
Damn, girl.
Comes a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Thice down to first. Got him. Inning over on the strike. Set for the bottom of the third. Matt Thice comes up to hit here. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Left center field. This one's got a chance, and that one is going to go. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And now here is Josh Rojas. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Next to hit, Austin Slater. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Lifted in the air out to left. And there's one down. All right, who is the first White Sox player to hit for the cycle here at Rate Field?
Oh, it was my guy, Jose Valenti. You know, he was the guy who sold me my first premium car, Boo.
No, it was not Jose Valenti.
No, he did sell me my car, but on the cycle, okay, let's see. I don't know.
You want to try again?
Tim Anderson.
Chris, it was you.
Really?
Yep, really.
So what do I remember about that day? I remember being in the zone. We were playing the Kansas City Royals and just felt like everyone was moving in slow motion and I was moving in real time. And it was very euphoric type of feeling and a night that I'll never forget.
2-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Maybe a 2-ball. 5. Lewis throws to first, and they take care of Robert for the out.
Damn, I wasn't paying attention for real.
Benintendi up here, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Tachman at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a
Right,
quality
man.
at bat. That run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
In the air, out towards left center, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now, Jose Miranda. Rolled over to third, Rojas. Slings it across.
He's out.
And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now Correa up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And he swings over the top there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. The White Sox leading by 2. Top half of inning number 4. The shortstop takes the ball. Good job to fight that one off. That one ripped.
Can I get me one?
And that is gone.
Yeah. 3-2, let's go.
A laser to left. It's 3-2.
Carlos Correa.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 out, base is empty. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 away now. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Fly to left his first time. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. This one high in the air to left center. Robert sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And that is that. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Festa winds and deals. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Sosa in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Montgomery stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Man at first, 1 away. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's a base hit. Throws to second, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Matt Theis getting ready to hit. In for a strike. Good slider.
One.
Squirts away a little bit. Sosa on second. Montgomery at first. 1 gone. And foul ball. Out of the left center for a line drive base hit. Coming home. 1 run is in. Montgomery on his horse around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Buxton sizing it up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Austin Slater. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
1-1.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Correa whips it to first.
Yeah, you're out.
They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now 5-2. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Thorpe back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Jump throw.
That's an out.
On the money. Nice play.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Vaughn steps on the bag, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Two down, base is empty. Now a chance for Trevor Larnach. And there's the strike. Two outs. Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. That one missed. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Twins 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Oh, he tired. I ain't even warn no pitcher. Oh yeah, I did. I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him in first.
Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Outside
1-0.
low, ball one.
You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. And now it's Luis Robert. There's the strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And that's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runner at second, 2 down. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he just misses.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And the 1-0.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Benintendi stands at second with 2 gone. Gets under it and pops it up. Miranda settles under this one. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 5 and the Twins 2. Top of the 6th inning. Now here is Edouard Julien. Julien measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and he was born in Canada. And ball one. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one ripped. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now at the plate, Willie Castro. Swinging a foul out of play. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Man at second.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And that is out of play. Inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Justin Anderson up and loosening in the pen. Boozer, the lefty, warming up as well. And there's a foul ball. Left field. He's got it, and there's two away. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Hit in the air, center field. Robert moving under it. And that is that. So a leadoff double. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Lenny Sosa. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw to second is offline.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Montgomery stands in now and watches strike one. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Sosa leads off second with nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2.
Way inside.
Full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the catcher to hit, Matt Thaiss. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 7-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Rojas in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily. The throw into second, and in at second with an RBI double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hand.
Ball, take your base.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
And your final 12-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Chambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.